Yep.
This is the part of the trip I don't remember. This is the beginning of the journey. I came back from Cleveland and my friend, who was supposed to be my friend, had dropped me off and just threw me out of the car pretty much. Didn't want to help me. Should have took me to the hospital, but he didn't. So Tony found me here and my other friend Chris, and they knew immediately where I needed to be. And so they brought me out of the house, they put me in the car, and we started the journey on the way to the hospital. This is the traffic light we had stopped at, where a car pulled up next to us, where two people, total strangers, decided to stop and ask if I was alright. It was just the perfect example that God works through people. They didn't know me from Adam, but that didn't stop them from making sure that I was okay and making sure that you guys were okay.
To the hospital, Tony was holding me up while I was slumped over, coming in and out of consciousness, barely breathing, then not breathing. And this is one of the many times that I almost died without Christ in my life. But for the grace of God, I'm here to tell you people about it today.
The hospital where Tony and Chris were able to carry me in. I made it here just in the nick of time. The doctors had told me I beat the clock by 10 minutes. And it's just the perfect example of God doing for me when I couldn't do for myself. The people that we ran into at the stoplight came all the way up here and prayed with Tony while I was in there. And by the grace of God, I made it back out. So it was at this point that I was at the lowest, most humble point in my entire life. I was at 2100. It was a homeless shelter, and Tony and Nelson had came to pick me up one day to come and do some work here. And I remember we were sitting here having lunch when Nelson asked me if I wanted to be saved, if I wanted to accept Christ into my heart. And I remember that I couldn't answer fast enough. You know, I really wanted it. I had seen Tony, and I'd seen the joy in his life, and I wanted so bad to have what he had. And I remember afterwards the feeling like the hole in me that I've been trying so hard for years to fill was just instantly filled. And the joy I felt and the freedom, like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I was lost, but now I'm found. Well, first of all, you know, I do love you. Yeah. I hope you'll come on Sunday. I mean, you know, before I went to treatment, I know what it was like to live with me. I know I was a mess. I took advantage of you. But you know I love you, and that wasn't me.
I know it was.
That was my disease. That was the devil. He's working through me. But I do love you, Dad. I know you know that.
Oh, I do know that. I love you too. Very, very much.
Cool.
Always will. Oh, yeah.
Big hug.
You're not looking at the camera, Josh.
So you see, it was a dark and lonely road that I was traveling on before I was able to find Christ, or better yet, Christ was able to find me. And the fun that I thought that I was having back then doesn't even compare to the joy I feel today. It's a beautiful feeling to wake up in the morning and love life, love the people I'm surrounded with. I lost my train of thought, man. And just be free. I'm on the ride of my life.